Hello and welcome to Big Orc Cards unboxing video of the new Cardfight Vanguard Clan Booster G-CB03 Blessing of Divas. My name is James and I will be going through the unboxing today. So this unboxing this set is actually exclusive to Bermuda Triangle, so you'll only find Bermuda Triangle cards in this set. So, and also at the beginning of this box, once I just fix this up a little bit, you get a promo. This is Speaker, I believe? But these promos are slightly different. They are the clan cards. The point in the clan card is just to represent what clan you're using. It doesn't really do much in the actual game. It just says Bermuda Triangle there, Megalanica. I think that's how you say it. So yeah, these cards are just a cheap alternative to, like, say if you really want the card art, but you can't afford the actual card because these are the SP versions with the wedding dresses. So if you can't afford that, this is a nice little thing to put in your folder or whatever you want to use it for. So the first pack, let's also hope we get a GR and also some wedding SPs wouldn't go unwanted. So Shyness Laguna Lapla is grade 2. And you can Soul Blast 1 on the rearguard circle. When your drive check reveals a grade 3 card, if you have a Vanguard with reindeer in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one of your cards from your hand, call it to an open rearguard circle, and that unit gets plus 2,000 power. So, if you didn't already know, reindeer is getting quite a bit of support in this set. She used to be a grade 3 common, and she was sort of made as a budget kind of deck, but she's actually becoming her own thing, getting her own archetype and everything, which is really cool. So we've got Intellect Polish Sana at grade 2 with Harmony. If this unit is in Harmony, this unit gets plus 2,000 power, and when this unit intercepts during the battle that your Vanguard is attacked, it gets plus 5,000 shield. So as you can see, it's only an 8,000 power. This is mostly a defensive card rather than anything. So we've got New Song Debut Alti. When this card is returned from hand from rearguard circle, choose up to one of your units. Oh, sorry, choose up to 2 of your units, and those units get plus 2,000 power until the end of turn. Nice little buff. And we have here brand new Prism Sapphire. So yes, Prisms are also getting support in this set. This one is a Forerunner, and when your grade 3 greater unit with Prism in its card name is placed on Vanguard Circle, choose one of your other rear guards with Prism in its card name and return it to your hand. That's really nice for things like Labrador and such, and also the new grade 3, which we will have to go through later, if we do get it. And we get Sweet Allure Rico, which is a heal trigger. Another Prism, brand new Prism Emerald. When this unit is returned from hand from rearguard circle, during the battle phase, if you have a Vanguard with Prism in its card name, choose 2 of your rearguards with Prism in its name and return them to your hand. If you return 2 cards, choose one of your units and it gets plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. That's a very nice little grade 1, especially for something like Labrador, which needs a superior cool 3. And yeah, it's pretty nice. The Prisms are doing pretty well already. So, Coral support. She's a favourite of many, I believe. And she's Frontier Star Coral, a Stride. And on the Vanguard Circle, you can counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do Soul Charge 1, choose up to the same number of rearguards as cards in your soul with Coral in its name and return them to your hand. For each unit with this returned with this effect, this unit gets plus 3,000 power until the end of turn. If the number of face-up cards named Frontier Star Coral in your G-Zone is 2 or more, draw a card, choose up to 2 cards from your hand and call them to separate rearguard circles. That's a very nice and powerful card. And also very useful, actually. There's a very good grade 1 which can search the top 5 cards of your deck and put corals into your soul, so you just keep on piling them in and keep on gaining benefits from it. So we've got Piping Hot Suifa. Your Vanguard named Velvet Voice Reindeer in the same column as this unit gets plus 1,000 power. So this is the original Velvet. In this case she'd be 11k, which means she's not as well, with a 10k Vanguard, sometimes you just wish that 1k was there, because it does make all the difference, and this skill helps. And then on Rearguard Circle in the back row, when your drive check reveals a grade 3 card, if you have a Vanguard with Reindeer in its card name, until the end of the turn this unit gets, at the end of the battle, move this unit to open Rearguard Circle in the same column as this unit, and stand it, and it gets plus 4,000 power. So you can boost with it, and then later on you can bring it back to the front, and it's enough to hit most Vanguards. And also, it's a great little boost to the original Velvet the original Reindeer, because when you drive check a grade 3 with the Reindeer, you bounce a card back into your hand. So you bounce one into your hand and you can move this forward. It's a very nice ability. Then we have Colourful Smiling Frat. She's a Forerunner. And Counterblast 1, put this unit into your soul. At the end of the battle that this unit boosted, if you have a Vanguard with Reindeer in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one card of your... choose up to one of your rear guards, return it to your hand, choose up to 2 cards from your hand and call them to separate rear guard circles. That could be very useful. It could really anger your opponent if you pull it off. And this Reindeer support is just very good. I really like it. So we've got a grade 3 Splash Daughter Rachel. She's in Harmony. Sorry, she's got Harmony, not if she's in Harmony. And on a Vanguard Circle, Counterblast 2, when this unit is in Harmony, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your units, choose one of your rear guards, return it to your hand, and this unit gets plus 6,000 till the end of turn. So you get these kind of cards normally in trial decks. I guess they have to make up for what they're losing at the moment, because Bermuda Triangle aren't known for their trial decks. So yes, it's mostly going to be used. It'd be used in budget decks as a little support maybe. So we've got grade 2. She's only got 8,000 power, but there is a reason why. She's 1 Strict Art Kala. So she's got Harmony, and on Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is in Harmony, it gets plus 4,000 power until the end of turn. And Vanguard Circle and Rearguard Circle as a continuous, if you have a unit named Tiles Art Mary in the card name, in the same column as this unit gets plus 2,000 power. So if I believe correctly, the next one should... Oh, this is the first time it's happened. I've opened a few packs before, and normally Mary comes straight after this one. I'm a bit surprised that she's not there, but hopefully we'll go through her in a second. I'll just keep her there for when we see her. So Voice of Fate Kasumi, just a vanilla draw trigger. Here she is. Admire Successful Lyrica. This is the Coral support I was talking about. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, reveal 5 cards from the top of your deck. Search for up to 1 grade 2 or less with Coral in its card name, and from among them, and put it into your hand. And shuffle your deck. If you put a card into your hand this way, choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul. So that's where you can put all the corals. And from your soul, choose a grade 2 or greater from your hand and put it into your soul. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Coral in its card name, you may put this card into your hand, choose this card, call this card to your Rearguard Circle and choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2,000 power. So you have to put it into your hand, then call it. I believe the reason for this is because some units have skills when a unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle. I'm not entirely sure. Bermuda Triangle, I've never really seen many Coral decks, never been against many, but I'm assuming that's the reason, otherwise it could just be future-proofing. And we get a double R, the last part, I believe the last part of the prisms. So this one is Limit Break 4. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose up to 3 of your prism card names from your hand and call them to Rearguard Circles. If you call 3 cards until the end of turn, this unit gets Limit Break 5. This unit gets Drive plus 1. So unlike the Labrador, it doesn't have to be open Rearguard Circles, which really helps it a lot. And also, Counterblast 1 with Prism in its card name, when your unit is returned to hand from Rearguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your units and it gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. So this seems to be more of a defensive card than Labrador with the Drive plus 1. So it'd be nice to switch around a bit. I think that's really good for the game to be able to have 2 grade 3s which you want to like switch around depending on what your situation is. And on to the next pack. Hoping for that in GR. Ah, here's Mary. Ah, damn it. So this is the other half of Carla, sorry. Tidal Art Mary. She has Harmony, and she has only 6,000 power, grade 1. But once per turn, as an act, you can Soul Blast 1 with Generation Break 1. If this unit is in Harmony, choose one of your other units in the same column as this unit and gets plus 4,000 power. If this unit is, if you have a unit named One Stroke Carla in the same column as this unit gets plus 2,000 power. So these two together make very strong columns. As you can see with the continuous, you get 2,000 power on your turn and your opponent's turn. So she's a nice little bulky 10k, which will protect her at least against 9k grade 2s that aren't being boosted, which is very nice. Then we have Duo Cotton Sleeper Ichika. She's a Forerunner for duos. Put this unit into your soul. If you have a Vanguard with Duo in its card name, choose up to one of your other rear guards with Duo in its card name, return it to your hand, choose up to 3 cards from your hand, reveal them. If you revealed 3 cards and if all the revealed 3 cards have the same name, choose up to 3 of your units and they get plus 4,000 power until the end of turn. So not bad. It's only a 1-use thing, which is a problem because it goes. If it was bounced, I think that'd be okay, maybe a little bit overpowered. But I think I really like this card in the same little way. I got Lapla again, Sana again. I believe I've already gone through these. Yes, I'm just making sure I didn't accidentally ignore them. Rico. Got Jump on the Water Amelie. She's a stand trigger and she has Harmony, and if this unit is in Harmony when you're on Generation Break 1, this unit gets an act. Put this unit into your soul, draw a card, choose one of your rear guards and it gets plus 2,000 power until the end of the turn. Not bad. And Flying Mermaid Frederica. She's a Stride and she has Harmony and chooses a G-Blast 1. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose to one of your rear guards in Harmony, and that unit. Oh, sorry. But choose up to one of your cards in Harmony. I've actually lost where I am. Okay. Return it to your hand and choose up to 1 card from your hand and call it to rear guard circle. Choose one of your rear guards until the end of the turn. It gets, if this unit is in Harmony, getting plus 5,000 power. I think this is slightly better than Fluffy Ribbon Somni. And the G-Blast doesn't hurt it at all, especially with the 16 cards that are now in the G-Zone. And it puts your Loris at GB2. It all depends on what your deck is exactly. If it was like Coral or Riviere, then maybe you'd go for so many more, but I think Frederica is definitely good for a Loris deck. And Alti Sapphire. So this is Duo Caprice Cats Mayona. Soul Blast 1. When this unit is returned from your rearguard circle to your hand during the battle phase, if you have a Vanguard with Duo in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, counter charge 1. Choose 3 cards from your hand. Choose 3 cards named Duo Caprice Cats Mayona from your hand to reveal them. If you reveal 3 cards, counter charge another 1. I think that's really nice. Counter charge 2. I think this would be really nice having something like this in Riviere. I believe Riviere counterblasts a lot. But it's a nice little bonus for duos. So, Tiny Precious May. As an act, you can put it into your soul and choose a normal unit from your hand, discard it. Look at the top card of your deck, put it at the top or bottom of your deck. Draw a card. If the number of face-up cards in your G-Zone is 1 or more, choose one of your units. And it gains plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. This is a sort of clone that's been going around. I think it's quite new at the moment, but it might see some more clans might see this clone. I think it's pretty good, but it's sort of stealing away Oracle's thing a bit. But hopefully Oracle will show us they've got something else in the next set. So Heartful Ale Fundy. This is a reprint, draw trigger. And put this unit into your soul as an act. Choose one of your units, Bermuda Triangle units, and it gains plus 3,000 power until the end of turn. most clans are seeing a reprint of this kind of cards, and if they don't have them, they make a new one. And I think it's really good because these little triggers that go back into your soul are very nice and very helpful for a lot of decks. Monotone Innocent Yuka, grade 1, Harmony, and on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, as a continuous during your turn, if this unit is in Harmony, all your units in the same row gain plus 1000 power. This is very nice. If you've got a 19k grade 2, oh sorry, 19k? 12k grade 2, this can put it to 21k. I always love 21k units. And we got a double R, Magical Charge Vita. She's a grade 2 and she has Harmony. And on the Rearguard Circle, at Generation Break 1 and Soul Blast 1, return this unit to your hand. At the beginning of each turn's main phase, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one grade 1 or less card from your hand, call it to an open Rearguard Circle, and if you have a grade 1 or greater Vanguard, counter charge 1. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. I'm not entirely sure why you'd want to use it on your opponent's turn. Maybe there's some triggers you can put down which buff your Vanguard's attack power, making it harder for your opponent to attack it on their turn, which would be good, but I'm not that familiar with Bermuda Triangle to be able to say if that's correct or not. So we've got Rachel again, Carla. So you get, I've had this loads where Carla and Mary come in the same set, same pack. Ichika again, this time her white art where she's waking up and finding she's late for school. Kasumi. Active Pink Larana. She's a grade 2. 9k, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Coral in its card name, this unit gets plus 2000 power. And as an act from the soul, counterblast 1, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Coral in its card name, put this unit into your hand, call this card into Rearguard Circle, and soul charge 1. So this is kind of the same as the other one, the grade 1. So putting it into your hand and calling it out for reasons of on-call skills, that like on-call of your other units. I'm not sure if Bermuda Triangle have many of them, like I said before, but if you could tell me in the comments, that'd be great. I'd love to know, instead of just making this up like I just have for these two cards. And we have Brilliant Ocean Ellie. She's a grade 2, 9000 power, Harmony, and as a continuous on Rearguard, Generation Break 1, if this unit is in Harmony, this unit gets plus 2000 power for each Sentinel in your drop zone. Very strange ability, but could be useful. And Soul Blast 1, when this unit is placed in Guardian Circle, if there is a card with the Sentinel ability in your drop zone, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. So a bit weird for a Perfect Guard to become a grade 2, but it's still, you know, I mean, they've done it before, I think with Mac Lear from Shadow Paladins. But yeah, it's an odd ability, and I guess this is a sort of answer to bring Ellie back, because you have the counter charger now, so, and everyone loves Ellie. So you have the grade 3 skillful performer Minori. On Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1, you can counterblast 1 when this unit attacks, and this unit gets plus 3000 power. So similar to the other Rachel, this is sort of a trial deck card, but yeah, they just trying to fill in the slots, trying to make sure Bermuda Triangle don't fall behind in terms of the amounts of cards that they get. So, Duo Creamy Caramel Cornet. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Duo in its card name, this unit gets plus 2000 power until the end of the turn. Choose up to 3 cards with Duo in their card name from your hand and reveal them. If you've revealed 3 cards, and if all the cards revealed in the same card name, this unit gets plus 5000 until the end of the turn. Not bad. Suifa again. Frat. A vanilla critical trigger, Impact Punch Michiru. I think this is a really cool unit. It's a grade 3 Whitey Noble Fantine. She has Harmony, and then as an act, once per turn, Generation Break 1, and rest this unit. Choose one of your open Rearguard circles and move this to that circle and stand it. So this is a great way to just put your field in harmony if it needs to be. I think this sort of is a great little backup. It just sort of can pump up your columns if you're like, oh, this could be really good if it was in harmony, and then, oh wait, it is in harmony now. So it's really cool. And then an act counterblast 1 with harmony ability. If this unit is in harmony, choose up to one of your other units and it gets +2 on power until the end of the turn. I think that's less useful than its first ability. Its first ability is very good, I really like it. And we get Dash Sisters Rabble. This is part of a pair. We should see Robel, hopefully, because she's only a single art. But on the trigger zone, this unit gets, if you have a Reindeer Vanguard, this unit gets +2 grade. And then put this unit at the bottom of your deck. When your drive check reveals a grade 3, if you have a Vanguard Reindeer in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card, shuffle your deck, and countercharge 1. It's very nice, especially for the counterblast heavy deck that it is becoming. But, there we go. So, Alte, Sapphire, Mayona, there, May, Michiru, Rebel again, and Lorana again. So both for Coral and Reindeer. I think there are a lot of Reindeer fans out there, people who just wanted a budget Bermuda Triangle deck in the old days. So I think this is a very nice little boost to them and saying like, thank you for keeping this up. Because if you've still got your deck from back then and it's just Reindeer, then you're going to be very happy with that it's finally got support. And doop-a-doop. And Emerald. Have we been through Emerald? I can't remember. I'll say it's... I believe so, actually. Yes, we have. I didn't want to go through it a second time. So, Inspect Sisters Robel, this is the other half, grade 2. Trigger zone, this unit gets +1 grade if you have a Reindeer Vanguard, making it grade 3. And on rear guard circle, Soul Blast 1, and put this unit to the bottom of your deck. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Reindeer in its card name, you may pay cost. If you do, draw 2 cards and shuffle your deck. That's a very nice skill. Definitely worth it. I'd use that every time I hit. But like I said before, I'm not the best at knowing Bermuda Triangle. I've never used them. I've only been against them before. So May, Minori. I think we've done all the commons. Have we really done all the commons? There we go. It's the GR. Oh, wow, that's very nice artwork. I really love it. I know I've got the playmat of it here, right? But, you know, it's nothing like the real thing. So, this is Celebrate Voice Loris Stride. And she has Harmony. And once per turn, Generation Break 2, Counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. Choose up to the same number of rear guards as the number of face up cards in your G zone and return them to your hand. And until the end of turn, this unit gets, when this unit attacks the Vanguard, if all your units are in harmony, choose up to 3 of your units. Until the end of turn, they gain 5,000 power, and this unit gets plus 1,000, 1,000 criticals? Just 1 critical, thankfully. Yes, that is a very nice skill. It's a sort of, I think you'll be thinking about like, should I use Olivia or should I use Loris this turn? You'll be sort of, it all depends on how the turn's going, really, which is really good. I like the sort of, when you get a G-Zone that doesn't make you think, you just go, oh, I do this card because it's the best in the clan. I'm like, yeah, that's boring. But when the G-Zone makes you think about what you want to use, I really like it. So for me, Loris is very good. I like it. So Rachel, Carla, Mary. See, Carla and Mary again. Why didn't we get it before? Anyway. Duo Create Quill Ilya. She's a Sentinel, and she's a Quintet Wall, so Counterblast 1, when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle from hand, if you have a Vanguard with Duo in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, call the top 5 cards from your deck onto the G-Zone, oh sorry, Guardian Circle, not G-Zone, and choose up to 2 cards from your Guardian Circle, and if the chosen units have the same name, put those units to the bottom of your deck in any order. And if you put 2 cards, draw a card. So, this is interesting. I quite like it in a way, but I think that the critical trigger might still be more useful. I know some clans do make Quintet Walls really good. I know that I use the new Blade Wing Quintet Wall because I think it's actually very good with Sullivan, despite what people say. Everyone's always pro Perfect Guard. I think there is a place for Quintet Walls, but I think in this instance, perhaps the Perfect Guard's better. So, Prism Image Sunshine Rosa. She's a grade 2, 9k. On Rearguard Circle, you can Soul Blast 1 when your other unit is returned to hand from Rearguard Circle. If you have a Vanguard with Limit Break 4, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your units, and that unit gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. So not too bad. Might struggle for space in the prisms actually, but yeah, could find a place. Sure it will do. Sena, T, Sapphire, Fundy. Aha, a single R Forerunner. Something you don't always see every day. So a Wholehearted Dream Maruru. She has Harmony, and on the Rearguard Circle, your Generation Break 1, put this unit into your soul. When your other unit is returned to your hand from Rearguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 1, choose one of your Vanguards until the end of turn. It gets, if this unit is in Harmony, all the other units in the front row gain plus 3,000 power. So that's a pretty nice little constant buff to the front. Well, not constant, only for one turn, but it's a continuous, so if you bounce something back and put something out, you'll still gain the power. I think that's a really nice little skill. And we get a double R Great Ascent Liddy. She has Harmony, and on the Vanguard Circle, all your units gain plus 2,000 power as long as she's in GB2. And on Vanguard Circle, you can Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1 when this unit is attacked. You may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards, and if there is a unit on that Rearguard Circle, return it to the hand. If there is not, call a card from your hand onto that Rearguard Circle. This works really great for the cards that have like special, they gain extra shield if they intercept, or you might just need something on the Rearguard Circle to guard with. So it's quite cool. I think the continuous Generation Break 2, I think that happens a bit too late for it to make much of an impact, but it is still useful in its own way. She could make a pretty good backup grade 3. And for the last pack of this box, we have Mayona, Mei, Minori, Cornet, Michiru, a new grade 2, Artless Charmy Wakana. She's a Generation Break 1, Soul Blast 1. When this unit is returned to your hand from Rearguard Circle during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose any number of cards with the Harmony ability from your hand, reveal them. All the units in the front row gain plus 1,000 until the end of turn for each card revealed from your hand in this way. That is a very good card, you have to admit. I've been against the new Harmony deck a few times without this set, but I've seen the cards in the guy's hand just grow and grow and grow, and it gets crazy and out of hand, and I'm always angry he's drawing too many. And especially when I'm using Mega Colony, and Mega Colony just dies against Bermuda Triangle, so I cry. But yeah, she's only 8,000 power, but she doesn't need that power because she gives such a big buff to the front row. You will, however, be revealing your cards, and that can be a problem for some people. But if you're on a finishing move, just go, all right, I show all 12 cards in my hand. My front row gained 12,000 power. It's very good. I really like it. And we also get a critical trigger, Prism Image Sunrise Clear. This is a very good card. Counterblast 1. Choose a card with choose a card named Prism Image Sunshine Clear from your hand and reveal it, and return it to your deck. When this unit is returned to your hand from Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Prism in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to one grade 1 or greater card with Vert, Rosa, or Clear in its card name, and call it to Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. You may return the unit called with this effect to your hand if you wish. That is very nice. There is being able to put the Vert onto it is Great because there's a stride in this one where you can put the... It's a vert stride, and then after it's done you put the vert away and you put a grade 3 prism in your hand onto the Vanguard circle. So if you can put the verts, the grade 3 verts, you can just keep on break riding. It's great. But that is everything for this box. So remember, all the cards that are shown today can be bought and sold on bigorbitcards.co.uk. If you liked this video, then be sure to like and subscribe. It helps us a lot. And if you have any questions, whether it be about the shop, the cards, the set itself, anything about ruling, whatever, you just leave it in the comment section below and I'll try and answer it as best as I can. You can also ask me questions about why I have such a bad choice in cards, because I use Quintet Wars and Blade Wings. But that's best not discuss that, it might turn into a war. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.